The disappearance of Madeleine McCann is one of the most perplexing and widely publicized missing child cases in history. A case that began as a simple family vacation quickly spiraled into an international investigation filled with twists, conflicting reports, and endless speculation. Despite years of inquiries, numerous theories, and countless leads, the mystery remains unsolved. How could a little girl vanish without a trace? Who could be responsible? And why, after all this time, has the truth not come to light? To understand the magnitude of this mystery, we must go back to the very beginning, to the events of that fateful night on May 3, 2007. The McCann family, consisting of Jerry, Kate, and their 3 children, arrived at the Ocean Club Resort in Praia da Luz, Portugal, on April 28, 2007. Located in the Algarve region, the resort was a well-known destination among British tourists, offering an idyllic setting for families looking for a peaceful retreat. The McCanns traveled with a group of friends, many of whom also had children. It was meant to be a time of relaxation, a brief escape from their busy lives as doctors in the United Kingdom. The days leading up to the disappearance were filled with routine activities. Days at the pool, walks along the beach, and evenings spent dining at the tapas restaurant within the resort. The group, later referred to as the Tapas 7, often left their children sleeping in their respective apartments while they dined, taking turns checking on them throughout the night. This arrangement, though convenient, would later become one of the most scrutinized aspects of the case. On the night of May 3rd, everything seemed normal. Around 8:30 p.m., the adults gathered at the restaurant, just 55 meters from the McCann's apartment. They continued their routine of checking on the children at intervals. At approximately 9:05 p.m., Jerry McCann went to check on his children and found them asleep. Reassured, he returned to dinner. Between 9:30 and 10 p.m., another friend, Jane Tanner, reported seeing a man carrying a child near the apartment, though this sighting would later be disputed. At 10 p.m., Kate McCann went to check on Madeleine and her siblings. What she found would change their lives forever. The bedroom window was open, the shutters were raised, and Madeleine was gone. In a state of panic, Kate rushed back to the restaurant, shouting, "They've taken her!" The immediate response was chaotic. Friends and resort staff searched the area, but there was no sign of the little girl. The local police were called, but crucial hours had already passed. The search efforts continued throughout the night, but the more time elapsed, the less likely it became that Madeleine would be found nearby. The initial hours of the investigation were critical, yet, due to procedural missteps, vital evidence may have been lost forever. The Portuguese police faced immense pressure from the beginning. With international media quickly picking up the case, scrutiny mounted as investigators struggled to find concrete evidence. The apartment was not immediately sealed off as a crime scene, allowing multiple people to enter and potentially contaminate crucial evidence. Witness statements varied, and inconsistencies began to emerge. One of the first theories was that Madeleine had been abducted by an opportunistic criminal. The open window and raised shutters suggested forced entry, but no definitive evidence of a break-in was found. Some experts believed that if an abduction had occurred, it had likely been carefully planned rather than spontaneous. However, without clear forensic proof, this theory remained speculative. Another theory that gained traction was the possibility that Madeleine had wandered off on her own and had fallen victim to an accident or foul play. Some skeptics argued that the window was too small for an adult to climb through while carrying a child, leading to doubts about the break-in scenario. Yet, no traces of Madeleine were found in the surrounding areas, weakening the possibility of an accidental disappearance. As weeks passed without significant leads, tensions grew between the McCanns and the Portuguese police. By September 2007, Jerry and Kate McCann themselves were declared arguidos, or official suspects. Investigators cited forensic evidence allegedly found in their rental car and their apartment, suggesting that a cadaver had been present. This explosive claim dominated headlines, turning public opinion against the grieving parents. However, the forensic evidence was later deemed inconclusive. The McCanns denied any involvement, and with no definitive proof, the case against them collapsed. In July 2008, Portuguese authorities dropped their status as suspects and officially closed the case. Despite this, suspicions continued to linger, fueled by media speculation and public debate. Among the many theories proposed, the involvement of human trafficking networks stands out as one of the most chilling. Some investigators believe that Madeleine was targeted by a child trafficking ring operating in Portugal and beyond. Reports of suspicious individuals near the resort, along with alleged sightings in different countries, added weight to this possibility. However, no verified evidence has ever confirmed this theory. Another possibility explored by private investigators was that Madeleine was abducted for illegal adoption. Some experts theorized that she could have been taken by individuals seeking to sell or place her into an underground adoption network. Although several cases of trafficked children being recovered years later have been documented, no solid evidence connects Madeleine's case to such a network. The media played a pivotal role in shaping public perception of the case. Sensational headlines and speculative reporting led to misinformation and false leads. While some journalists sought the truth, others profited from the scandal, publishing unverified claims that muddied the waters of the investigation. The McCanns, for their part, launched their own media campaign, determined to keep their daughter's case in the public eye. Years later, new developments emerged. In 2020, German authorities identified Christian Bruckner, a convicted sex offender, as a prime suspect in Madeleine's disappearance. According to German prosecutors, Bruckner was in Praia da Luz at the time and had a history of crimes against children. However, as of today, no definitive link has been established between him and Madeleine's fate. More than a decade after her disappearance, the question remains: where is Madeleine McCann? Her case remains open, with authorities in multiple countries still receiving tips and following leads. Despite numerous false sightings and conspiracy theories, no credible breakthrough has emerged. The McCanns have never given up hope. They have continued to fund private investigations and work with law enforcement in search of answers. The case has also led to changes in how missing children cases are handled, influencing policies and international cooperation. The media's role in shaping public perception of the case cannot be understated. Sensationalized reporting, misinformation, and speculation complicated the investigation, making it harder to separate fact from fiction. Some journalists sought to expose the truth, while others capitalized on the tragedy for profit. In 2020, a new suspect emerged: Christian Bruckner, a convicted sex offender who was in Praia da Luz at the time of Madeleine's disappearance. German authorities suggested he might be responsible, but as of now, no conclusive evidence has linked him directly to the crime. Despite all the theories and investigations, the fate of Madeleine McCann remains a mystery. Whether the truth will ever come to light is uncertain, but one thing is clear: her story continues to haunt the world. If you found this case intriguing, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the world's most mysterious cases.